Welcome to Josephine Sculpture Park and our virtual Barn Raisin. I'm Melanie VanHouten, the park's founding director. As a child growing up on this farm, my grandmother Josephine nurtured in me a love for nature, creativity, and community. And that spirit inspires all that we do at JSP. Here at the park, any day from dawn to dusk, you can explore over 60 interactive sculptures by artists from around the world, all among 30 acres of walking paths through native Kentucky habitat. We also offer educational art and nature programs, awesome events, and transformative artist experiences to further our mission to connect people to each other and the land through the arts. I grew up playing in this old tobacco barn, and as I stand here tonight, I'm filled with gratitude for your support to help bring this barn back to life and become our home for more creative community experiences like indoor exhibitions and classrooms, small concerts and private events. Imagine it. This Barn Raisin and your support will make it happen. Thank you for joining us, sharing this wonderful concert series, and donating at josephinesculpturepark.org right now. From the bottom of our hearts, we want to extend a huge thank you to our presenting sponsors, Expree Credit Union, woo! Josephine Ardery Foundation, yay! And Stewart Home and School, woo! And to our event sponsor, Earth Tools, yay! And to all of our additional sponsors, supporters, and musicians for making this week-long event possible. To plan your visit or learn more about our art and nature programs, this amazing community barn raisin project, our sponsors, and to donate, visit our website, josephinesculpturepark.org. Right now, let's enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeri Katherine Howell.
And I'm Nat Colten.
And we're super excited to play some music for you all for Josephine Sculpture Park's virtual Barn Raisin. Nat and I both have an awesome relationship with the park. The park started when we were in high school living here in Frankfort, Kentucky, and it was just always such a special place to go and be outside and be inspired. And it was one of the few places that I was able to perform my music as a high school student. And fast forward several years, Nat and I celebrated our marriage at the Sculpture Park, which you can rent the Sculpture Park for private events. And once we get this new tobacco barn, or old tobacco barn, newly renovated for the virtual Barn Raisin, that's going to be an awesome place for weddings and private events as well. So we celebrated our wedding out there, and now I'm the program director, and I get to do all the art and nature programming and bring connection to other folks and nature through art. So I'm really happy to play for you all. This first one's called Healers and Drinkers. It's on our new album that we're working on, so stay in touch with us and you'll learn when that comes out. Ready? I come from a family of risk takers and dreamers, a well-worn path to our home. I come from a family of healers and drinkers, with a version of being alone. That's where I rise, that's where I fall, that's where I pick up the pieces of it all. That's where I lean into the wind. If you just watch me, I'll come back this way again. That's where I rise, that's where I fall. My friends love me with careful abandon, laugh, dance, fall, run, and move on. They take me places I've never known, on space that still feels like home. That's where I rise, that's where I fall, that's where I pick up the pieces of it all. That's where I scream into the night. up the pieces of it all. That's where I whisper goodnight. I love you and I can't imagine life without you. That's where I rise. That's where I fall. That's where I rise. That's where I fall. That's where I rise. That's where I fall. That's where I rise. That's where I rise. That's where I fall. This next song we'll play for you is called Eastern Blue. It's one of Nat's originals. You want to talk about it a little bit?
This is a song that I wrote, I guess that was this year technically. Earlier this year, it feels like a year ago or more. But this is a song about songbirds. It's a song about humans too, and you know, humans have, as Maslow would say, a hierarchy of needs, and we're infinitely complicated, but I think that birds certainly have their needs too, and so this song maybe draws some parallels between humans and birds, and highlights some of the characteristics of the habitat and the places that they inhabit, and that's relevant to the sculpture park because of how much habitat it provides for all kinds of wildlife, but particularly songbirds and all kinds of other birds that pass through there and reside there year-round. Anyway, so if you ever go to the sculpture park, you'll see all kinds of different birds, and a lot of times they do different bird tours with Wild Birds Unlimited and others. The Audubon Society's made donations to the sculpture park, and it's a refuge not just for us to enjoy, but also for all the wildlife, and a place for us all to interact. So this is Eastern Blue. Oh, starling, can't you see the writing on the wall? Rain, cold wind fills the space between your darkly colored wings. As the colors fade, the first leaves start to fall. Through the darkness I follow every downy call. Sing, little bluebird, your time has come. And when that eastern sunrise is over me, I feel your love. Nothing ever stays the same. I trust in you and I trust in change. Fear of the great unknown. Living life so comfortable, yet insecure when I'm alone. That's just what they say. Baby cherry breaks from the ashes, fall raw with open arms. As death comes crashing down, it litters all the way. Through the chaos I find a home for us to stay. Sing feel your love.
So for the virtual barn raisin, we are raising funds to restore an historic tobacco barn and revitalize these 10 acres at Josephine Sculpture Park. And in this tobacco barn, we will have dedicated space for more of our awesome nature and art programs and for small concerts and other creative community experiences. So please, please donate at josephinesculpturepark.org. Any and every amount helps us to reach our goal. So this last tune that we're going to play is one that I wrote. It's called Space of Quiet, and it's about creativity. And I chose this one because I wanted to highlight that all of the staff and interns and artists in residence are all artists of some discipline at Josephine Sculpture Park. And I think that lends itself to a really unique experience for visitors at JSP. And our artist residency program allows practicing artists to come live at the sculpture park and build their work of art in a dedicated space. And oftentimes they leave their sculpture there to exhibit at the park. And the public can come and see them work. And oftentimes our artists in residence offer programs as well, to where you can learn a little bit about a new artistic practice. And all of our interns, we have art studio interns, arts administration interns, and now a new conservation internship program, are just really helping us to further the mission of connecting people to the land through the arts, while also developing skills that they're interested in developing. It's an inspiring place. It's a really fun place, and I hope that when you visit, you are inspired to do something that maybe you haven't done before, whether that's at one of our programs or just visiting the sculpture park any day. And we really hope that you feel like you can connect with a new part of yourself and access that creativity, and that's really what this song calls for. So usually when I'm in person with people, I ask them to shout out things they've been wanting to make, and so instead maybe you can think a little bit about something you've been wanting to make but for some reason haven't tried to do it yet. Some of my favorites I've heard are apple pie, a garden, a book, painting. So mine's about writing a song.
And if there is a place to put comments wherein this video is aired, put some of those things that you'd like to make in those comments.
Yeah.
I always like to hear what people are scheming up.
We can see?
Yep.
Okay. Ready?
It's been too long since I wrote a song. Been down many roads since then, racing around again in my space of quiet. I hear screaming out my name. Listen now, and don't be afraid to make. I've got no excuses anymore, just me and my thoughts, this guitar. I learned to be with myself in time.
screaming out my name. Listen now, and don't be afraid to make. Where would you go to be inspired? Where would you go to get wise? Well, me, I'd get ready to sit right here, listen and look and love being there. In our space of quiet, I hear screaming out our name. Listen now and don't be afraid to make. Take care, everybody, and thank you to Josephine Sculpture Park and the virtual Barn Raisin, and thank you for donating at josephinesculpturepark.org. Please visit us soon.
Thank you so much for joining Josephine Sculpture Park's virtual Barn Raisin, and a huge thank you to these incredible musicians. Be sure to check out all 7 of our virtual Barn Raisin concerts on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Spread the word about how much you love JSP, and please donate in any amount at josephinesculpturepark.org. Thanks again to our presenting sponsors, Expree Credit Union, woo! Josephine Ardery Foundation, yeah! And Stewart Home School, yeah! And to our event sponsor, Earth Tools. We love you. Please visit our website to see the full list of sponsors, and please support the businesses that support JSP. They make this possible. With all your love and support, we will bring this barn and these 10 acres back to life. We hope to see you at the park again real soon. Take care, and thank you so much.